Hello everybody and welcome to yet another Minecraft update ideas video. I'm really enjoying making these and I hope you're enjoying watching them, so if you are, leave a like so I know to keep at it. Anyway, I won't keep you waiting, so it's time to get on with the video. But just to quickly let you know, the background footage is spare clips of me walking from my latest episode of Cat Potato. Anyway, again, on with the video. So, if you didn't already guess from last month's hint, or from the title or thumbnail of the video, this month I'm talking about flowers. Yeah, I know, seems like not much to talk about, but you'd be surprised how much I got. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get on with it. For starters, and fairly obviously, I would like to see more flowers in the game. I know it seems stupid and annoying. A lot of people probably don't agree with more flowers, but while I would love to see more flowers introduced, I would also like to see less flowers. Seems like an oxymoron, it's not. Allow me to explain what I mean. I want to see more breeds of flower. Wait, breeds? Is that even the right terminology? Either way, I want to see more kinds of flower, but for flowers to not spawn as much. God knows that while they are great, outside of flower forests, if there's more than a few within a small space, they get in the way a little bit. There are two ways to combat this. Step 1 is to turn down the spawn rate of flowers in natural generation, and step 2 is a first for Minecraft update ideas. It's a texture change. Obviously not for all flowers, but especially for the double height ones. Rose bushes and peonies are just too thick. They get in the way too much. I know it seems odd in an update dedicated to flowers that I complain about the fact that there are too many of them, but regardless, I'd love to see slightly less bushy bushes. I have a few ideas for flowers to add in, and hopefully they're a bit different to the ones in Minecraft at the moment, which are all a little bit samey. For starters, I'd like to add a bush variation for all of the one-high flowers. These would sometimes spawn naturally, but you can get them by planting two flowers on the same block. Rather than having any purpose, they're just kind of aesthetically pleasing one-block tall flowers in more of a bush shape. Similar to the textures for red and yellow flowers in the Sphax Pure BD Craft texture pack. These bush variations would spawn naturally, especially in forests, but surprisingly not so much in flower forests, as those are perfect as they are. A fun thing you can do with these bush variations is if you break them, you just get a bush variation to place down somewhere else, or you can trim them with shears to get one flower of the bush variation back, but if you do this too often, the bush will wilt into a dead bush. But with bushes, you can also add some flowers that are commonly found in clusters, such as daisies and dandelions. Stuff like that, which would be pretty nice. Possibly, like the flowers in real life, these could come with seasons. Nope. Not going into that. That's a big topic, and maybe in another update. Anyway, on the subject of dead bushes, what if we just had bushes, like living bushes? Obviously they wouldn't be called living bushes, but they'd be a bit better than ferns. And next up is another bushy flower, and this is my personal favourite flower, lavender. Lavender is so nice, and honestly, there's a lack of purple things in Minecraft, so it's gotta be a must. And, I mean, seriously, it's such a nice shape, and it's my favourite colour. Anyway, if I carry on about lavender much longer, this will be a two-parter. Either way, leave your favourite flower down below. Another new flower I want to introduce is delphiniums. They are nice looking and different to other flowers in the game, although kind of similar looking to lavender, but these are blue, so these would be used for blue dye, because it annoys me that lapis is pretty much the only blue thing, aside from blue orchids, and they don't count because they're light blue dye. Yet another new flower I want to introduce is a water lily. I love lilies, and we already have lily pads, so why not put up water lilies to go with them? These water lilies you couldn't walk on, and they would spawn in swamps and clusters near lily pads. I know these are a bit similar, and some texture packs already add them, but I just feel that they would genuinely add to swamps and help out with the swamp colours, because being in a swamp at the moment is not that nice. Next, along the same branch as water lilies, is reeds. These can simply be found in swamps around the edge of water areas. I know Biomes Aplenty has something a bit like this, but I just feel the texture for these are wrong in that, and they've got a bit of a bad colour scheme. Sticking with our watery theme, I really do have a running problem with water in Minecraft, don't I? I've mentioned it in practically every update ideas video. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Sticking with our water theme is kelp. Kelp forests are great, and I know I mentioned them in a different video, but I didn't go much into them, so I'm going to go a bit more into them here. Biomes Aplenty does them well, and I would like to see them in Minecraft in a very similar way. I think you could use them to get cactus green, and that would be a nice way to get green other than desserts. You could possibly even cook with them. Maybe? Fried kelp? Anyone? Anyone? On the subject of deserts, they are, like swamps, a bit bland. I know deserts are, like that, but either way, I would like to see some more variation with the cacti. Sphax actually does help with this thanks to their texture variations, but I mean more of an aloe vera or smaller, more flower-sized cactus. These wouldn't deal damage unless you fall onto them, but a neat feature I'd like to see is the ability to trample flowers. I think it'd be really funny if when you fell onto a flower from more than like 3 blocks or something, it just popped off into an item. Anyway, the final flower, if it even really counts as a flower, that I'd like to introduce, is mushrooms. Yeah, I realise they're already in the game, but these are unique. They're only found in bush variation. I just really like them, because they're only found in swamps and underground. But the really cool bit about them is that when light levels around them reach lower than 7, they give out light. Their block becoming very light, but only 8 or 9 around them, so they stand out quite a bit. The light only goes from them for 1 or 2 blocks, which means the main focus would then just be on them, and their texture would actually change from a sort of maybe browny colour in the light to a neon green in the dark. Ooh. I don't know why I really want these, but I really do. I just love the idea of glow-in-the-dark mushrooms. Now, we are finally done with flowers. On to the next part of this update, which is... drumroll please. Wait. What? More flowers! Okay, we need to intersperse some other stuff with this, so let's get to it. Firstly, to carry on with adding some nature, because we finally just get cherry trees. I thought maybe in the World of Colour update, but no, still no cherry trees. Please, they've been planned, just my god, please, I love the idea so much, just add them. Pink trees would fit in so well in flower forests, please. Now that the cherry tree rant is over, back to flowers. So if you hadn't noticed already, flowers tend to spread. They reproduce asexually through many methods, and I'm not going to go into them here, because that's not what this video is for. But I have, for a long time, liked the idea of flowers and trees spreading in Minecraft, much like they do in real life. This would happen very slowly, even slower than chorus fruit. For trees it would happen over Minecraft weeks, months even. Possibly in time with seasons? Nope! No seasons, not covering it this month. And flowers would happen over a few days or a week. But an interesting mechanic with flower growth and spreading out is that if flowers became surrounded on all sides, not counting diagonals, the middle one would grow into a bush variant. Anyway, when flowers and saplings spread, they could spread for flowers anywhere within a 5-block radius, and for trees, anywhere within a 10 or 15 block radius. I just like this idea of, like, maybe planting a sapling just somewhere near your base, and then before you know it, you've got a big forest around your base. Sorry, I got a bit carried away, but to add to this idea of pollination, in areas of lots of flowers, I think you could find bees. Not like the mod, I don't want beehives and all that, but just little particles with a buzzing sound. I don't know why, I just really love bees. Save the bees! Now, on to another break from flowers. We have custom paintings! I mean, seriously, Notch literally said they have everything they need already in the game from when they introduced maps. They could do custom paintings right now. Please, just do it already. I thought it would be in the World of Colour update, but no. Just leave out a very good Minecraft feature that has been lacking for years. Okay, back on flowers. I wanted to quickly talk about dyes. At this point in the video, I was going to do a whole massive bit about having a dye mixer for getting custom colours for glass and concrete and other colour blocks, but I realised that that's actually really dumb. The 16 colours Minecraft has are fine. I was also going to use it to have custom coloured armour, And that really was really dumb. Minecraft's colours are fine as they are, and I think they should stay that way. Now we're finally done with flowers, onto some small tweaks. For starters, Mojang, you did coloured beds. At last. Thank you. But one of the suggestions that's really good that's been going around a lot recently is putting banners on beds as duvets. Just please, at least think about it. Banners are really nice, so just let them have a few more uses. I mean, we already saw it with shields, so we know it can be done. Along this same line is something I've seen suggested about a bit, which is putting banners on a boat as a sail. I don't really like this, but, you know, people want it. Give the people what they want. Next, real quick, but could Endroth just not have purple bases? A more neutral grey tone is much nicer and helps them fit in with builds. Or go the extra mile and make them dyeable, like dog collars. Finally, we'll finish this sort of lightning round with something a bit more flower related. I think, and I'm not the only one, that pumpkins should naturally not have a face, and you should add the face by right-clicking them with shears. Anyway, that was the final suggestion for this month. I know it wasn't quite as world-changing as the other update ideas have been so far, but I hope you enjoy it. I like the little things quite a lot, and I think they really make the game, and paying attention to them really does benefit. You can change the end and the nether all you like, but as long as you keep the little things good, the game's good. If you didn't like this one as much, try joining me next month, where I'll be talking slightly similar, but about a slightly bigger part of the game. Magic cooking. Wait, hang on a minute, am I reading that right? Magical cooking. That's not a big part of the game. Magical cooking? That's not even part of the game. Ugh, these ideas are getting more and more ridiculous. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, or think anything in it should be added, then please make sure to leave a like so Mojang can see it. If you think I missed anything, or have any of your own ideas, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them, seriously. I love reading your suggestions. And if you don't want to miss next month's magical cooking episode, then please do subscribe. Wow, these are just getting longer and longer. This one is almost 5 pages, and here I thought I was running out of ideas.